So in this video, we're going to talk about a basic numerical answer. So let's go add a new question here, and we're going to use, again, the tutorial style editor, because that helps us do a numerical answer, and then we're going to use this to start, and then use the coding part to change it around, okay, to edit it how we want. I'm going to number sample question right here. That's the description here. Let's go make it allow use by all. And we're going to change this here to be a numeric answer. We just want one value here. We have a tolerance of 0.001 for answer, and our size here, this changes the size of the typing in for the student. So if we want to make it here a sample answer, let's just say, hey, the answer of here is going to be 5. And so we want to ask the students here the question here, say, what is 2 plus 3? And then we put an answer box below it. And if we want feedback, we can do feedback as well, like we did before in multiple choice. But for the essence of these problems here, we're just going to do the basic numbers here. So what is 2 plus 3? We say the answer is 5. Let's save and test that. 2 plus 3, answer is 5. The key tells me here what the answer says it should be. 5, press submit. Boom, we got it right. And if we put 4, that's going to be incorrect. So I'm going to add this a question using defaults. Awesome. Now let's go back and edit this question, because we're going to be playing around with it more than the tutorial style editor can be. Now you can put some things up here if you want in between these lines as you feel comfortable. I usually don't use a tutorial style editor, but it's a great way if you want to use it. And I usually just don't like seeing this, so I'll bring it out. I'll like delete it. But here, let's go make some variables here. Okay, so let's go make this a nice random problem here. I'm going to make $A right there, meaning $A is going to be our variable in the sense that it can change, and I'm going to make it R rand. It's like one of my favorite ones, but there's many ways you can randomize things, and I'll show you the different ones in a minute. So R rand, and I'm going to say A is a number between 1 and 5 by units of 1. Pretty simple here. B is a random number between 1 and 5 going by 1 again. And I'm going to say $, I'll do ANS, is the sum of the two. So $ANS, answer, is A plus $B. Okay, so whatever that is going to be there. Now when I go down to my answer here, all right, I'm going to say my answer, instead of 5, is whenever the two variables $A and $B are. Again, they're going to be random numbers between 1 and 5 each one. Then when I'm asking the student this question, I want to make sure I show them that what the two numbers are. Let's go to the first one, $A here instead of 2, and $B instead of 3. We quick save and preview here. And now we're given the question, what is 5 plus 3? We write 8. Awesome, and that's what the little key told us here. If we do a new version, we can see it's 5 plus 5. It's randomizing now between those parameters that we gave it. And so now all of a sudden it went from a static question to an algorithmic question, which with not too much more work if we know what we're doing. All right. Now, where can I find more information about randomization? Well, you want to go to this Writing Questions Help tab right here. And it pops up a little new window, and this is very helpful. And this is a number style question, so we have a number right here. And this gives us information kind of it's a large like PDF document in a way, but a large information here about things that are required for this type of question and all the extra things that you can add for it. Okay, so there's so many different ways this question can be adjusted. Same with every single one, more than we can put in a little video here. But this is a good tool to like search and see, well, what do I do here? How can I add things? What's needed, etc. Now, I was talking about random. So a lot of times when I do here in this, I'll do Command F or Control F to find something, and let's go type R rand. And this brings up our randomizers here for variables. So if you wanted to do just regular rand instead of how I have rrand, it's just integer, min, and max, that's it. Rrand allows you to have steps. So you can do 1 or 0.1 or 10 or 5. That's helpful. And you can see there's different types of randomizations here. Non-zero integer. So if you want random number but just no zeros, again, R with non-zeros as well, because a lot of times zeros, especially if you're dividing. And being math professors, you understand that. And then you can make a different list of things. They can be numbers or words. That's how you do random from a list assigned to a variable. So that's very helpful there. So a lot of times if I'm trying to look for something, I have to do control find, and I will look at this documentation and test and see what we have there to help us. Either way, now we know how to do a basic numerical answer there. Saved it here, and now we can preview that question just like the other ones, and we can see what if it's still working and working how I want it as well.